Hello YouTube. I'm glad you're starting your year out watching another clapped out Hell Rock Garage video. Probably not the best start to your year because that means you probably have a 20-year-old BMW that is financially destroying your life. And so do I. I have a few. So if you're looking for a New Year's resolution, I say let's get those things turboed. Let's get those things turboed this year. Make sure you play this on your main TV in your house so that your girlfriend gets super annoyed too, because you know my wife loves when I watch car videos, and this is like the peak of boring car videos if you're watching me. So today we're gonna be working on the Hell Rock Coupe. Recently I showed a video of me working on the turbo kit, basically an overview of where I was at. Yes, I still have the car, but I've been working 70-80 hours a week, so it's been hard to get a lot done on the car and make videos. I'm happy to be making this video today before work. Well, this intro, the video was at nighttime. You guys will see that in a minute. But now that I have a decent following, when is the right time to like talk about selling just stickers? Not really to make money, just to be able to put something out there with my name on it. These are actually some B Racing stickers that Jules had made a while ago for just his customers. But I figured the stickers would have to do with B Racing and Hell Rock Garage. So there's a B Racing sticker here with a Hell Rock sedan on it. Pretty cool. I don't really know. I would need to sell them probably on his website. But let me know what you guys think about that. I'm not trying to make a fortune here, especially with 4,000 followers. I don't even know. This might be too early to be showing stuff like this. But today I'm going to be doing the subframe and showing the first start on the Hell Rock Coupe, not the sedan. The sedan is still dead. That is for this year. That would be my New Year's resolution, my financial mistake for this year that I'm trying to accomplish. So let's get into this. 24 degrees out here with a wind advisory, so I don't even really know what the feel like is. But I'm trying to get this car in my garage because this Turbo E46 actually has to get the subframe reinforcements welded in, new mounts, new control arms, whatever, or camber arms. And I'm about to put some oil in this, put a tune on it from B Racing, from Jules, and try to drive this thing in my garage so I can get some heat. And once I get some heat, I can go ahead and start working on the rear end of this car. And then after that, we can start doing some logs. Turbo kit is mostly all together. I still have to make an exhaust downpipe mainly for it in midsection, but I want to do that in my garage where my welder is and where it's not 20 degrees. So I'm about to do the first start on this car, and remember, there's no downpipe on it, so it might sound horrible. I did put the wastegate on it with 10 psi springs, and we'll see if we can even hear this TR51 mod or if it's just going to be extremely loud. Keys in the car, about to put on the 512 file, which is basically your basic EWS delete and stuff like that. And then I'm going to put the actual B30 turbo tune on that's meant for these injectors and this MAF, just to get this car to start and run and get over there in the garage, featuring the boosted 325, which I still need to make an updated video on. Hopefully that'll come soon after maybe this video. But main part of this video is to hear this thing run. Once again, no downpipe, so it may not sound very good. Got the blue car moved out of the way. My phone died on that last clip, but man, does she run. I love this thing. I got a couple more ideas for it. Nothing crazy, just to get it to run a little better. With the help of the 325 turbo car, or the B28, or whatever you call this thing, the B30 runs. I'm going to go ahead and let it warm up a little bit. I'm going to look underneath it here in a second and make sure there's no leaks. But it has a base map on it. The RPM needle there is pretty solid. So I thought it was misfiring when I started it, but it's because it has no exhaust on it, so it just sounds really weird. But sounds good to me. Now that I let it warm up for a while, I'm going to give it some revs just to see if we can hear that turbo. There's no leaks underneath. Everything seems solid. We'll give some revs here before I put it in the garage for a while. I just want to hear it. got the car in the garage and I just pulled out the rear subframe. Lighting in here is not the best, so bear with me. But it's not freezing now, so I checked the floor of the car here where the subframe mounts up a couple spots, and it is cracked. It's cracked just like my car was years ago, right here. It's pretty common. And then it seems to be fine through here. My red car cracked all the way through here also, but looks like he's good. This is the only one I'm seeing. So what you want to do is find the very end of the crack, which looks like it's here, and drill a small hole there on each end to keep it from continuing. So once you weld that, which I haven't yet, I'm just showing you guys, you'll get your plate, fit it up there. Now there's all kinds of different plates for these cars. People can argue about this all day long, but anything works. Honestly, even the $90 kits. I have a $90 kit on my red car. It's been on there for probably 4 years now. They're not even as fancy as this. You can see these go all the way up the wall here, down back here, and right here they have the bends in it, so it covers more area. So these are actually pretty nice. There's a lot thicker plates out there and stuff, but they all work, to be honest. Anything helps here. Just make sure you actually fix your existing cracks. Don't just slap those on, or it's not gonna really help much. I checked at this point back here. It looks fine. I still should grind out here some more and up the wall here, because there's always the chance of hidden cracks under this undercoating. A lot of people get under these cars and check when they purchase them or whatever, but you're not gonna notice anything because of this undercoating. It's gonna cover most of the cracks unless there's major subframe failure. You may be able to see it, or you will, because eventually this whole piece right here will fall out of the car. So most people act like, you know, they don't have any problems and they ignore these back here if they visually look good. But if you start grinding away this undercoating, there's a 90% chance you're gonna have cracking. I don't care what year your E46 is, or if it's a coupe or XI, it's gonna happen eventually. So if we go over here now to the actual subframe, it's crusty. I mean, you can see how bad that is. I took a couple bushings out, but this thing's kind of rough. The owner of the car ordered all new hardware for 70–80% of this thing, so that'll be nice. I bought this tool here for like 24 bucks at Harbor Freight. Scaler, you've probably seen videos of those. And I just did this area here, just a small area, and it's smooth now. It did look like this, and I plan on painting this, so you're not gonna wanna paint over that. And wire wheeling this would probably take way too long, and I don't know if it would really get deep into that rust. This here is smooth. You can even see some shiny points. I didn't do it very long, so I could probably make that look a lot better. But for 24 bucks, I should be able to make fast work at this. And then for bushings, he doesn't have them all here yet. He has these risers. A lot of drifters use these. I didn't use these on my car. These are kind of new to me, so it'll be interesting installing them. I'm not sure what website he got these off, so I'll probably have to. It's daytime now, new day. It's actually been a couple days, but I need to stop recording at nighttime because I don't have a shop and the video quality sucks. So I'm sorry if you're still watching. It must not have been that bad. But here's the 325. I really need to make an update video. I actually drive this car to work a lot, run errands with it and stuff. It's pretty fun. I am fighting a couple weird codes on it, but other than that, this car has been solid, and it's super comfortable because stock suspension and stock interior, everything awesome. It's bone stock, bro. And then here is this thing. It's out of the garage now since I moved the other one in, and it really makes me sad. It makes me sad that this car even is in this state now that I see it outside every day. When it was in the garage, I didn't really see it every day. So back to what we were doing before I get upset. The subframe is done. Wow, look at that. You guys just had seen the rusty bottom of the ocean subframe last clip, but now we have this really nice, fancy, expensive subframe this clip. I did not show this process. Why? Because it's washing paint dry. Literally, this POR 15, POR 15, whatever you want to call it, you know, it takes like a day to dry. So I used that scaler on the whole frame that I showed you guys, and then I used that wire wheel there to get a smoother finish, because the scaler gets off like the really hardcore rust, and then you can get it even finer with a wire wheel. Also, when you guys seen this fresh out of the car, all the bushings we had were the subframe bushings. We did not have trailing arm bushings, diff bushings, there's your rear diff, or bushings for the camber arms. Camber arms only come with bushings up here, just a heads up. So you do need to order the bushing back here. These are off Bimmer World. They're really nice. They are considered an upgraded version over stock. And kind of pivot here, really nice. I'll show a picture of the stock bushing and let you guys know that yours is probably clapped, because this car only has 150,000 miles on it. And I know you guys got like 250, 300. So you probably don't even have a bushing there anymore. What else we got here? Oh, a lot of new hardware, even these little fancy nuts with the wing on them that holds them in place. New diff bolt. These like to shear in half. So I figured it'd be nice to start fresh with one, because it might last a while. Especially this car is probably going to be throwing down a decent amount of power, being a 3.0 on at least 10 pounds. They're actually pretty fast, and your 1-2 shift can take one of these out. So starting fresh with one of those. Even new studs for the subframe. Trailing arm bolts. There's like $200 in bolts that went into this just to freshen it up a little bit, because you guys had seen this, it was pretty rough. So I'm real happy with this. And these camber arms, look how beefy these are. I'm used to the really cheap camber arms. These right here, man, these are Megan Racing, and I'm pretty sure they're pretty affordable, and they're very nice. So if you guys are wanting to, you know, get camber arms for a reasonable price, go with these. Not sponsored, but I'm just impressed by them because I have the cheap ones and they're sketch. The only thing left here that's scary are the crusty axles, but they're factory and they might last a while. They're definitely gonna outlast, you know, your $60 auto shop ones. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video here. Hopefully I'll upload more frequently, who knows. This car should be done in a decent time period, hopefully. So we'll get videos of this thing running and logging it.